Hi, my name is Susan Taylor. Welcome to Susan Taylor's Fun Time Story Hour. Today we'll be reading a book by The Truth About Dick, A Day in the Life of a Dick Passion. Chapter 1, Numero Uno. 10:10 a.m. Dick Passion rises from his sheets, realizing his pants are sticky, and hates himself for dreaming that erotica again. He brushes the greasy strands of hair back from his hooded eyes, and yawns like one who has had nightmares within dreams in the darkness of his dark mind. He scratches his hairy butt and slips into his steel-toed pink bunny slippers, because one who is darker than dark never knows when he might have to kick down some doors or kick someone in the balls. Scratching his testicles because they itch. He is one who in a strange way gets hot and horny just thinking about touching his little man. He gets an erection for his trouble, and decides it's for the best that he try like mad to squelch the homosexual thoughts he gets from time to time. One that bothers him the most, but makes his little man move, is one of deep penetration. He sits down in front of his computer and types his super secret password. I am one who is darker than the darkest night. His screen explodes into activity. He can't decide what to do first. Should he check his Hotmail email address to see if his gothic subculture vampiric friends might have emailed him their praise and to let him know that they bow to him with horns? Should he check his blogs? But the blogs are no longer amusing to Dick Passion, because he no longer accepts any comments from any of those hackjob asshole dogfuckers that have been hacking into his blog. 10:30 a.m. Dick Passion screams into his computer monitor in the darkened basement abode. That's fucking e-piracy, you motherfuckers. Stop stealing my fucking posts. Don't they see the big C copyright symbol? Don't those chicken fucks see the Creative Commons license on the Otherworldly Chronicle? He hears his Mama Cheryl stamp her foot on the floor as a signal to keep it down. For she is one who hates when his temper flares and he makes noise. Especially the grunting sounds he makes from time to time. Dick Passion starts his ritual of hating Pam Lung with a dark hatred. He also reserves some of that hate for Dono, Brian Keenan, and Phantomtron. He thinks about ripping their limbs off and feeding them to his pet ghost shark, El Toro. He hates them, and these ass fuckers will be in his crosshairs. When he sits down to write another short story, those fucking asshats. This one, he decides, will be called Those Dirty, Rotten Faggots That Are Always Ruining My Book Sales. 11 a.m. After taking his medication and sitting in a drug-induced stupor for 30 minutes, he decides to forego checking his 81 blogs, 594 websites, 221 message boards, and 74 other sites he checks on a daily basis. He takes deep breaths for he knows he must check Brian Keenan's message board of mental illness, the message board of the darned, and Fubar.com to see what those ascons are writing about him today. Especially those motherfuckers who leave posts under assumed names, such as the titles of his short stories, Fucking Sodomites, 11:30 a.m. Dick Passion suppresses all the pin-up rage that has been boiling unchecked for weeks, but decides to calm down and work on 2 short stories at once, one coming in at 942 words, and the other at 2,174 words. He thanks his lucky stars that he can tell these stories apart, because the last time he tried to do this, he was very confused and stayed in a state of dark befuddlement for days. That's the end of our story time. This is Susan Taylor. Thank you for joining us with A Day in the Life of a Dick Passion. Thank you. That's fucking e-piracy, you motherfuckers. Oh my God. Okay, we gotta cut that.
We'll cut that.
10:30 a.m. Dick Passion screams into his Are you gonna show outtakes?
We can. Just go back and start from.
I'll start at 10:30.
No, start from That's E-Piracy.
This one, he decides, will be called Those Dirty, Rotten Faggots. This one, he decides, will be called Those Dirty, Rotten This one, he decides... See how fucking retarded that looks.